Hello there. I just tried to record this and I failed to, but that's okay. Today's date is February 7th. I currently have two videos, not one, but two, that are ready to be published on my YouTube, and I haven't done it yet. I'm not sure why I've been so inconsistent. It might be because I've been so busy at work, but regardless, of how busy I am at work or home or being sick. We've been sick for like a month, me and my family and I, which really stinks. But because time is a premium and, well, premium, and I don't have a lot of it, that's redundant, sir. Anyway, because time is a premium for me, and really all of us, if you think about it the right way, I've decided that I hope you're going to be able to see over here. Let me draw a little box just to check. Okay. I've decided that something I want to do for myself is to challenge myself to write and draw in 10-minute increments at different parts of the day. And the purpose of this challenge is to cultivate discipline, because I'm not the most disciplined person in the world, and besides the fact that I'm not the most disciplined person in the world, I have a lot of stuff going on. I have 3 children, I have a wife who I love and value and, want to maintain a strong relationship with, but, life is hard. There's work, there's getting sick like I mentioned, there's eating well, which is hard instead of just stuffing your face with 3 slices of pizza, which I happened to do last night, unfortunately. But, life is full of so many challenges, and one of them is finding the time and really the energy to do what you want to do. There are things that we enjoy doing, that I enjoy doing, that I, in retrospect, would rather have given up on or put off till later so that I could do the things that really, really mattered to me. And I can't remember if I've talked here about the concept of stegging or not, but I'm just going to speak about it briefly. Stegging is constantly improving. It's a Yiddish word that my wife and I picked up in a book about marriage, about having a better, stronger marriage, whatever. Not whatever. It's important, I'm just saying. But anyway, written by a very wise lady who helps couples. And anyway, the concept of stegging is this, that you constantly improve. The lady talked about such things as, I think she mentioned this in this book. It's called The Committed Marriage by Rebbitzin Esther Jungris. Anyway, I believe in the book she mentioned stuff like how about there's no such thing as killing time, and that like saying you're going to be killing time is not the greatest thing ever. It doesn't put you in a good frame of mind to do things, and that we only have so much time, kind of like I mentioned earlier, and that we need to use that time in a valuable way that honors the fact that we're mortal and we will die someday, and even if you're just kind of going along, you're not really living, you're just kind of surviving, and that we should value life and seek to not only survive but thrive. And by kind of discounting who you are and what you're capable of and putting things off, you kind of ruin that for yourself, and that's an unfortunate thing. It's really funny is I'd intended to talk about androgyny and character design originally, not all this, so I think I'm going to pivot away from that. But anyway, just in an attempt to live my life more fully, I've decided that I'm going to take little chunks of time and make really good use of them, because if I can't practice for an hour or 2 every day, well, you know what, practicing 10 minutes and 10 minutes every day is going to do something as opposed to doing nothing. So, by the way, this pose is not a good pose. I don't know what's going on here. Brought out this little pen because I should be really should be doing these little things that I learned about in my dad's like how to draw Marvel that I found among all the comic books when I was a kid. Um, anyway, it's really interesting, but that's not what I want to talk about right now. What I want to talk about right now is, see, I'm just doing a regular pose though, is a weird, it's not a fixation, it's not a fascination, it's nothing unhealthy, but a weird thing, a weird trend I noticed in myself. I happen to like female characters who are tough and strong, and in the physical sense only. Well, chiefly, that's not true. I happen to like those characters, but more than that, I enjoy characters who have a bit of androgyny to them. I drew this Dark Star. This is my I'm going to say this is my original draft, because it's all original line art that I just photocopied over and over and over again and tried to do different things with. Sorry, there was an interruption. I'm back. Anyway, this is my original character design for Dark Star. I designed Dark Star just as a character, as a suit, and then I decided after the fact, I'm going to make this a woman. And I thought, I'm going to make this a woman because that's different and a little bit of a twist and kind of unexpected. And, you know what, the way I've designed it, it's a very gender-neutral design. And that's something I like because I grew up with a very heavy female influence on me. And that's everything from being raised in part mostly by my mom for a period of time, and you know, there's lots of personal stuff I don't really want to get into. But then there's you know, my grandpa who lived with us. He watched Xena, and we watched. Actually, the whole family did it, and we all pretty much enjoyed it. But like Buffy and things like that too. So and then we always had the. I grew up with Power Rangers too, and excuse me, golly, still getting over being sick. Anyway, yeah, there was always originally there was the pink and yellow Ranger, and then I don't know, they were different colors, but I think they were mostly pink and yellow in the beginning, and then there was, I guess, the white. Doesn't matter. Not the point I'm trying to make. So I always kind of grew up with strong female characters, and thought, like, why wouldn't you include girls in the team? Even Voltron, which I watched a tiny bit, had the princess as part of the team, and you know, that's a cool thing. Anyway, and also being in a house of women for a lot of time, I don't know, I kind of came to vilify men and think a little less of them. And I don't know if that all has to do with the fact that I really enjoy like a particular type of character, and there happen to be some androgynous characters and things that I've enjoyed over the years, and I find that I really like them, and I don't know if I would say identify with them, because I definitely am not androgynous with my beard and my hairy arms and my deep voice and whatever, but and I dress like a man because, you know, I'm just a regular Joe, or whatever. Anyway, but I don't know, just there's something weird about androgynous characters that really appeals to me, and I wonder if it's because I recognize that there's strength in both the masculine and the feminine, and that by kind of twisting, while also kind of twisting it and having a woman in something that looks like it's a man's suit, it's, I don't know, kind of giving her that power of what a man is, but also showing that a woman is strong enough. But I don't know. It might be more of a response to the fact that as, well, heck, a lot of the media I was exposed to, this was considered to be battle armor for women somehow, and that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, it really doesn't make sense. I'm not even talking about, like, well, anyway. It always bothered me that women had to be sexualized in things in order to be a part of it, whereas you might have a man in a full suit of armor, you would have a woman in, you know, a metal bikini, and, you know, you gotta show off her curves, and she's gotta have long hair going, and it never made sense to me, and I didn't like it. So when I had the opportunity as the author, as the creator of this character, to make Dark Star a woman instead of a man, I thought I would pursue that. And this 10 minutes is up, but I think I would like to discuss that a little further in the future. Anyway, if you'd like to go in for the ride with me as I do these 10-minute challenges for myself and see how many I do a week, will I do 5 a week? I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You can like, share, subscribe, and if you subscribe, that'll help. I have very little subscribers. I think I have a couple. So if you subscribe, that'll help. There's all this algorithm, black magic, science stuff with YouTube, the way it works. But if you subscribe, you get to follow along with my stuff. You get the little notification bell, and it'll just, give me a little pep, know that people are interested in what I have to say. But I would like to continue the discussion about Darkstar and the androgyny of the character, and like what male versus female strength is and means and all those things. And I'm really sorry, my throat's super dry right now. I should probably stop and move on to my writing challenge. So that's it for now, and this is the great drawing you got for watching today. I decided to draw on metal because I have metal all around me, so I don't know. I think it looks kind of neat, but maybe it doesn't show well on camera, especially because you can see the shadow of the phone, right there and stuff. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thank you for your time. Goodbye.